sirree. That's my part. Then y'all supposed to say, yes, sirree. Y'all got it? Let's try it. I say, yes, sirree. Hey, and then the people say, yes, sirree. Already? Okay. If you agree, I say, yes, sirree. Hey, and then the people say, yes, sirree. That's right. Let me tell you why I'm saying it like this. I call my album New America Part 1, Fourth World War. I named the album Fourth World War because I saw a documentary called Fourth World War. And it was about occupation all over the planet. More importantly, it was about people's resistance against occupation. Just give me the drums right now. Now what occupation is when the government comes in and takes your land from you without your permission, right? Land that your ancestors died on, prayed on, made love on, had babies on, grew food on. Your land, right? It's almost like imagining you in the bathroom and your wife is in the kitchen and somebody comes and draws a line right down the middle and say the people over here stay over here and the people over here. It's kind of like that feeling, if you can imagine it. That's what occupation is. And it showed people's resistance to this occupation in Africa, in Asia, in Europe, in America, in South America, Brazil, and Argentina. But what touched me the most about it, in New Zealand, Australia, in Canada. And what touched me the most about it was the people's plight, the Zapatistas in Mexico. The Zapatistas in Mexico were standing outside of a barbed wire fence, kind of like y'all standing, watching me right now. It was mothers and daughters and sisters and friends. Y'all with me? It was mothers and daughters, sisters and friends and cousins and, you know, elders and children. And they were standing there and the military was standing in front of them with weapons because they were not allowed to come back onto their land ever again. And the people were supposed to eventually back away, but not these people. The Zapatistas were standing with one finger in the air, and they were singing a song, it went like this. Uno amor, something, something, something. Me no speak Espanol. But I didn't have to speak Spanish to understand that they were saying, we will not leave until we walk peacefully back onto our land. And they stood there with one finger in the air singing this song all night and all day. But you know the funniest shit, excuse me, you know the funniest thing about the whole shit? The funniest thing about the whole thing was that the soldiers, hold on, looked exactly like the people. Because somewhere along the line, the soldiers or the people have been trained to be soldiers. And so the camera began to zoom in on one of the soldiers, and he had tears streaming down his cheeks because he knew who he was. And it got so late and so many days and the people stood there and didn't move that one of the soldiers had to say, fall back, fall back. And the soldiers began to fall back and the people walked peacefully back onto their land. And when I'm talking about New America, I'm not just talking about America, I'm talking about the New World, period. We're in a war right now. Not the war we think. Right now, the war is between you and you, kind of. It's between your old shit and your new shit. That's what the war is now about. And you the only one standing in your way, you know. If you agree, say yes, sirree. And then the people say, yes, sirree. Can I go to verse 2? Okay, thank you. Hold on. Two my folks think they live this week. See, they gon' fuck around and push delete. Two my girls on prescription pills. I know how you feel. Two my boys in a ragged fields. This ain't no time to kill. Two my girls in therapy. See, I'ma tell you this for free. Two my folks up on the hill with the cake and the dollar bills. You better watch the dirty cops. They the one you need to watch. I'm talking about the dirty cops. They the one you need to watch. Stop. You got the wake up call. When we saw the buildings fall. you change their mind. I got love for my folks, baptized when the levees broke. Hey, and we gon' keep marching on until you get that freedom song. And if you think about turning